Okay, good day everyone. My name is Mr. Hosea Yakubu. I'm here to discuss the derivation of product rule in differential calculus. First of all, I want to welcome everyone to this session of Mathematics for the African Child. Suppose we are given three functions y, u, and v, such that y is equal to u v, that's u times v. We can actually find the derivative of this function. How do we do that? We can now say, okay, for us to do that, we'll use the first principle, and we'll now say let y being equal to u v be equation 1. Then increment in these two functions will affect the increment in the dependent function. That will now give us y plus change in y will be equal to u plus change in u times v plus change in v. Then if we have that, you can actually expand the right hand side. If we are doing that, that will give us y plus change in y will be equal to this times this, that will give you uv, this times this will give you plus u dv, then this will now give you plus v du, then this will give us plus du dv. Now if we have this, you check. If you cannot simplify further, then you call it equation 2. But if you can simplify further, you go further and simplify it. In this case, we can't simplify further because there are no similar terms. So in cases like this, I have nicknamed it to be my equation 2. Now, the next step is to subtract equation 1 from 2. And if I'm subtracting equation 1 from 2, that will give me y plus change in y minus y. That's my left-hand side. Then the right-hand side will now be uv plus v change in v, plus u change in v, then plus v change in u, then plus change in u change in v, then minus u v. Then if we have that, very simple. By the time you expand your bracket, this will strike this out. I'll be left with change in y on this side being equal to, now this uv will subtract out this, a number and its additive inverse. That will give me u change in v plus v change in u, then plus change in u change in v. Now if we have this, now what else do we need to do? The next step is to divide all through by changing x, since we are looking for the gradient and our gradient is always changing y over changing x. Now let's go further. That will give us change in y, then divide by change in x will be equal to, you have u change in v over change in x plus v change in u over change in x, then plus change in u change in v over change in x. Now we are able to divide all through by change in x. So the next thing we need to do is we end up having change in y over change in x. Now if you check out this, you will notice that there is a function and a given derivative. That will be, we'll now say, okay, we'll now simplify to that point. That will give us u change in v over change in x, plus then we have our v change in u over change in x. Then this other one will be change in u, then we have, now let's say change in v, then change in u over change in x. So when we have this now, we can now take the limit. We now say, taking the limit of, now say, as changing v tends to 0. So the moment changing v is tending to 0, it will annihilate the last term. That will give us change in y over change in x will be equal to u changing v over changing x plus v changing u over changing x. Now, this is what is called our product rule. Product rule. Product rule. So that is this derivation of this. As simple as it is, now we can easily apply. Okay, from the derivation we had, you could be given simple questions like this. Maybe a function this, and they will ask us to what? This with respect to x, or find the derivative of this function. So I will now want to pick that, for example, maybe example 1. This is the solution. Solution 1. Solution 1. Now, suppose we are given y being equal to 3 plus 2x into 1 minus x, and now we are asked to what? To find the derivative with respect to x, or find the derivative of this function. We can easily say, okay, from dy over dx being equal to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. You know, now we'll now say, okay, let u be equal to, we take u to be equal to this first function. That will now be 3 plus 2x, and v being equal to what? 1 minus x. So if we are finding the derivative of the function u with respect to x, that will now be du over dx, which will now be equal to what? Which will be equal to 2. Then finding the derivative of the function v with respect to x implies that dv over dx will be equal to minus 1. So if we have this now, we can easily substitute into the derived formula. Now look at this. Let me substitute it very quick. We'll now say, okay, that will now give us dy over dx being equal to, what is my u here? My u is 3 plus 2x. Then my dv over dx is times minus 1. My dv over dx is minus 1. Then we'll now say plus, and I will open another parenthesis. What is my v? My v is 1 minus x. Then my du over dx will be 2. Now say times 2, like this. So with this now, the next, what I just need to do is to simplify further. Let me simplify it. Dy over dx will be equal to, now when I open this, that will give me what? Minus 3 minus 2x, like this. Then the other one will now be plus. We now have 2 minus 2x. So we go further. Dy over dx will be equal to minus 3 minus 2x and plus 2 minus 2x. Now we end up having dy over dx will be equal to what? That will give us minus 1 minus 4x. So you can simply leave it this way, or you now say dy over dx will be equal to minus 1 into 1 plus 4x. That's our derivative. In the second example, so let's do this. We now say, okay, let u be equal to 1 minus 2x plus 3x squared, and v be equal to what? Be equal to 4 minus 5x squared. So in cases like this, it implies that the derivative of the function u with respect to x will be du over dx will be equal to minus 2 plus 6x. Then the derivative of the function v with respect to x being dv over dx will be equal to minus 10x. So we can easily substitute into the product rule formula, which states that dy over dx is equal to u dv over dx plus v du over dx. Now, when we are substituting it, we now say, okay, dy over dx will be equal to, our function u is something like this. That will now be 1 minus 2x plus 3x squared, then times dv over dx. Our dv over dx is minus 10x. Then you close it with a parenthesis, then we'll have plus. Then open another parenthesis. What is our v? Our v is 4 minus 5x squared. Then times, let's say times the du over dx. And our du over dx is, let me bring it this way. Please let me bring it this way. Now say plus. So we now have a parenthesis. So the first one is 4 minus 5x squared, then times dv over dx. Sorry, du over dx, I mean. That will now give you minus 2 plus 6x. Close it. So if we are to simplify it further, it's as easy as dy over dx, then minus 10x times 1, that will give us what? Minus 10x. Minus 10x times minus 2, that will give us plus 20x squared. Sorry, plus 20x squared. Then minus 10x times minus 3x squared, that will give us minus 30x cubed. So we're able to expand the first bracket. If we're expanding the second bracket, we will now have 4x times this, let's have it this way. 4 times minus 2 will give us minus 8. 4 times plus 6x, that will give us plus 24x. Then we can now expand the second bracket. 4 times minus 2, that will give us minus 8. 4 times plus 6x, that will give us plus 24x. Then 5x squared times minus 2, minus 5x squared times minus 2, that will give us plus 10x squared. Then minus 5x squared times minus 6x, that will give us minus 30x cubed. Yeah? So with this now, what do we need to do next? Now have our dy over dx will be equal to, let's expand the brackets. Now we just expand the brackets, we end up having minus 10x plus 20x squared minus 30x cubed. Then we now have minus 8 plus 24x plus 10x squared minus 30x cubed. Now check out this. You can arrange it in terms of based on like terms. That will now give us dy over dx will be equal to, so let me first of all take the constant term, minus 8, then followed by the term in x, minus 10 plus 24x, minus 10x plus 24x, then followed by the term in x squared plus 20x squared then plus 10x squared, then followed by the term in x cubed, minus 30x cubed minus 30x cubed. So with this now, the next point will be like this. You have our minus 8, then this will give us plus 14x, then this will now give us plus 30x squared and minus 60x cubed. This is our derivative. So when you have this, you keep checking. Check your books, check your exercises. Anything that has to do with product rule, apply the same principle, you get your derivative. Okay. Thank you. If you like my video, subscribe and click on the notification button.